2021 is coming fast. Are you going to just float through it, or are you going to be intentional about your goals and start working towards them? What's up, everyone? My name is Zoe Psychoski, and welcome back to my motivational YouTube channel, Zoe's 2 Dots on Life. If you're new here, I post a self-improvement video every single Saturday, as well as a 2 Dot Tuesday video to help you improve your life before the new year begins. So today's video was going to be about how everything is connected and how one thing leads to the next, which leads to the next, and I'm still gonna make a video on that. However, I felt very inspired to make this video today, and it's all about time and energy management. I feel like with a new year coming up, this is the time you've gotta look yourself in the mirror and start thinking if the way that you're living your life right now is leading you on the right path to achieving your goals. What I mean by this is that I feel like so many people spend a lot of time just on their phone, going through the motions, just trying to get through the day, get through the week, get to the weekend, and it's like a constant cycle, right? And if you feel like you're in this cycle, well then this video is for you. This is your time to step out of the cycle and just start chasing your dreams and actually achieving them this time. The thing about it is we get in this trap, one day down the road, I'm going to achieve my dreams or my goals, whatever they are. They could be anything from being a photographer to something small like working out, to feeling like you have your life together and are an independent person, or wanting to let go of something from your past. Your goal can be anything, but we just get stuck in this same space in our life, right? And nothing can just get us out of it. So how do you get out of this and become the person that you can look back on your old self and be like, wow, look how much I grew. I love the topic of growth. I use every single break I have at home or any downtime I have to try to work on myself and keep on growing. So yeah, if you want to be the kind of person that's growing and changing as a person, working towards your dreams, because life truly is too short not to do that, so why not start today? I feel like people don't start today because they think, oh, I should have started months ago. What's the point now? Stop looking back, regretting past wasted time. That's not going to get you any farther, because you're going to look back on your life 3 months from you saying that and be like, oh, wow, I should have started then. So just start now. The present moment is the only time in your life that you can take action. You can't do anything to change the past. The only way you're going to determine your future is by taking action in the now. How can we start becoming the person that we've always wanted to be? We need to get rid of some things and implement some new things. The things I'm going to touch on are the things that I feel distract our time and energy, because your time and energy are the thing that you have to create the life of your dreams. So why not start there and be intentional with that? And in order to do so, one thing, stop scrolling on your phone for hours. I think that social media is fine. I personally use it probably a little bit more than I should, but I'm pretty intentional. Okay, I've been scrolling for a while. I need to step away, right? And I need to start working on something productive. Versus some people can spend all night just scrolling on their phone, and then by the time they go to bed, it causes them to wake up late the next day, which then has this spiral effect. Every day they're going to bed at 2 a.m. and then waking up halfway through their next day, whereas if they weren't scrolling on their phone for hours at night, they could have just went to bed and then waken up early in the morning. So then you have so many hours before anyone else is even awake. So that alone right there is going to change your life. It's gonna, people are to me, how do you wake up so early? You have so much time on your hands. Yes, I use that time to work towards my goals and my dreams. I'm working out, I'm working on my YouTube, I'm, whatever other goals I have. That's what I'm doing. The other thing is watching where your thoughts and your mental energy is. I feel before I got into this self-improvement Zoe who I am today, I was spending a lot of my time and energy caring about what people thought of me, or I was regretting the past or looking back too much. But it's when you shift your mindset to, hey, these are my goals and dreams, future focused, this is where I'm going, that is when what other people think and your past aren't going to affect you anymore. Like, you learned your lessons, but okay, thank you and goodbye. Move forward with your life, right? Because we're, again, in that same exact spiral every day. If you're just thinking about your past, how are you going to get to your next chapter? Like, I think there's a quote, it's like, you can't start reading the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the past chapter. So some other things like you need to start adding to your life are just setting goals. Some people don't even have like goals. They're just going through the motions at a job that they hate, and they're not even setting any like new goals, passion projects, side things to work on. And then the other thing is like actually scheduling time in your day. Like once you actually start waking up early, start scheduling time to work on those goals and work on those things. Because I saw a quote, it was like, what gets scheduled gets done. And that's so true. If you have an hour, 30 minutes per day consistently, like it's gonna add up. Whereas if you look back and be like, oh, I should have done that for 30 minutes every day, like, yeah, you would have gotten it done then. So I don't know. And the other thing is like, don't be too hard on yourself. I get very hard on myself sometimes. I'm like, why didn't I do this consistently this week? I only did that 2 days a week or 3 days a week. But you know what? At least I showed up for myself those 2 to 3 days, and I'm not gonna be regretting that I always would do that. I'd regret like, oh, I should have done that. But that's not gonna do anything, right? It's all about the next step. Like, what can I do now? So regarding mental energy, again, we need to be thinking about our goals constantly. Like, I don't mean just once in a while. I just mean like those are the things that get you excited. They're always on your mind. Like if your thoughts are constantly in a state of worrying, regret, sadness, anger, hatred, jealousy, like all of those negative things, then you are not going to be closer to your goals. Because the truth is, when you're thinking about your goals, you're getting yourself excited and you're wanting to put action then towards them, because you're like, oh, all day I've been thinking about writing this book all day long. That's the only thing I thought about, or like one of the top things I thought about. And then later you're like, yes, I'm so excited to be here. Like I've wanted to do this all day long. Whereas if like all day you're just like sad about something that's already done in your life, or if you're just like sad about not writing your book because you've wanted to for a while and you never did before, and now you're like, why should I just bother right now? Well, you're probably not going to write the book or feel motivated at all. And another thing is like taking action towards your goals is huge. Like I truly believe that people who wait around for motivation usually don't get a lot done, because sometimes we just need to start small. Take the first step. Like start doing one workout in the morning or something like that. And then from there, it's going to be just like a domino effect. Just make sure to take a step, because that is going to lead to motivation. Action leads to motivation. Motivation doesn't necessarily always lead to action. The next thing that's huge is like you need to surround yourself with people who lift you up and who are also super ambitious and goal setting and like positive and just great influences on you. Because when I started doing that, that's when I saw such a shift in my life. I put all my energy and attention towards those who have the same mindset as me and just bring me up. It's all about quality over quantity. And I believe that when you start doing things you love and are passionate about, like you're gonna just meet these people. Like they're just gonna come into your life. Like when you have some kind of job that you love, or just you're doing some kind of hobby, like you're gonna just meet these people. Whereas if you're hanging out with people who are bringing you down, who don't share the same interests as you, who are negative, who aren't good for you, then you're not gonna have the chance to meet those people who are like you and who are similar minded. And like when you meet people who are like you and get you excited to be your best self, like that is the energy you need in your life. It's totally changed my life. It's a game changer. Even like if you're not sure where to start, like even look online, like on YouTube. Like I've met so many people like Emily and Adam and Cole and Lee, like so many names and people that like are so like-minded, which is just so cool to see what they're doing, and then I see them doing something that inspires me to do something. So yeah, just just start somewhere, like anywhere. So I hope this rant was helpful. I just was really feeling inspired. I just feel like, oh, another thing you should definitely do is just like learn about your finances and spending and like track your spending, make a budget, all of that, because when you figure that part of your life out, you're not going to be as stressed about it. And then when you're not stressed about that, like, then it's going to allow you the time to pursue your passions and pursue your hobbies and interests. So definitely do that. I've been doing that lately, and that's definitely been like a game changer, being someone who's going to graduate college soon, student loans to pay off, going to buy a car, going to move into an apartment, like so exciting. That will just bring you closer to your goals in the long run. So definitely do that. But yeah, I hope this rant was helpful. I just was feeling the energy and wanted to bring it to you. Go out there, crush 2021, start now, like start planning the rest of December, right? Think about it. If you get ahead this month, then you're gonna already have some momentum going for when January begins. So start now and work towards living your dreams. Stop just letting your life pass you by. All right, peace out. I'll see you on Tuesday.